Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. I am noticing that even though OBS is capturing the audio, is not getting audio. At least looking at it, unless there is audio now, minus my voice. Obviously, I mean the game audio. Should be hearing the music for Wi-Fi Peninsula along with Cissia's freaking snake that's consistently hissing. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, the weird thing is it's very clearly saying it's capturing audio. It's not actually giving off the audio. Remember having this issue once, I think, as well with Sonic Racing. I just unmuted it and put it back on. Let it ranking it up. All right. Hmm. Yeah, like it's capturing the audio. And it's on the right device. Oh, is that it? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, let me dumb down that music now. Good lord. All I did was just turn off the monitor and output, which shouldn't even affect it, in all honesty. I just turned it off and turned it back on, and I guess now it's working. I think. You all still hear audio? You all still have the game audio going? Should be quieter, but all right, awesome. All right, we'll try that again. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. We're going to be trying to pull Cissia. I end up somehow managing to get 50 pulls. So we'll see how that goes. Probably won't get her, but a man can hope. A man can dream. I will also be streaming this as well over on Irium too. Just stream on Irium. But yeah, for the most part, be doing this. We're basically doing what we did last time. We're going to be pulling here, and then we're going to be my pity currently. Actually, let me fix the. Oh, I almost. Last I think I saw it was at like 40 something, I think. All right. How far are you going into the story this time? Probably about another 2 hours like I did last time. 3. That's probably it.
Oh, I sense someone's peepers on us, Chucky.
Yeah, really loved the design ever since I saw her. The character itself, in terms of the personality, is awesome. I love her. It's just very stupid, and I love that. So I thought, screw it, we're gonna try to go ahead and pull her. All right, I guess I'll also hit live on Irium. And I'll post on my social as well. Ah. Maybe. That'll work. Marvelous. Oh yeah, how did your gacha go? I know you mentioned that you're getting a new character and everything. Okay. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, hopefully this goes well, and hopefully I get her. I hope. I pray. I see. I haven't really got to hear too much of her VA. I was watching a lot of her trailer stuff at work. Mostly just saw like good portion. All right, let's do it. I haven't even opened it up. Wait, I'll get rid of the starting. All right. Oh, it's her in Seed. 193 pulls so far, and I'm using them all on Promea and S rank. That's fair. I was very tempted to off, but I kind of want to try to get her. Oh, we'll see. So who knows? Maybe I'll get her on the first run. That never happens for me in a gacha game, so that probably won't happen. Goes nothing, I guess. Again, terrified. As expected. Oh, who are even the A ranks? I didn't even pay attention to that. Got a lot of her already, so. Streamer luck? It's going to be bad then. Not Yoshino, welcome in. Welcome, what you're doing. Currently trying right now to pull for. I'm hoping it. Oh, Ben. Okay. Thank you very much for the part for the Micharasu. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a W engine. Is that Ambies? Like Ambi. I've not really ever had a chance to ever go for anyone WN. That's the only downside. I've never really had the chance. Probably not. I don't think I've actually ever. By cutting in and out, I think I know why. I need to up the gain. Yeah, I'm noticing it. But I think it's the open threshold again, because I did lower my volume on it. So I don't know how this app works. I'm still learning all that stuff too, honestly. Chat, I only have 2 left and I'm terrified. You can't buy the characters. You just have to hopefully get them in the gacha. Oh. I don't remember this version of the song. I'm scared to scroll. I think she's the next one. Hopefully. Never mind, I lied.
Good day.
Oh,
Are you
the
the new
pain.
master?
It was Rena. No. It was Rena. Oh, no. Bro. Pain. Hey, yo, where's the fake outs, though? Do they not? They still don't have really, like, fake out animations. I haven't maxed out Rena. I think I've only gotten her, like, once or twice, so. The bat. I mean, yeah, I still have a chance to maybe get it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I've had really bad luck on this game recently with pulling characters, so I'm not very confident. I've still been getting a lot of them. No, I couldn't even get Grace. No, unfortunately. I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, pain. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Not right now, at least. I'll still try to pull her sometime later on, but it just wasn't meant to happen. Yeah, I really have horrendous luck when it comes to gacha games. Oh, the pain.
If you need, come on.
Did you?
Time for some
Did I not
more
finish
labor.
Ben at all? Nope. I never finished Ben. Absolute pain. Yeah, I just have to get another 80 pulls, and then I get the guarantee.
Yes,
Yay.
all accounted for.
Oh, this is my first stupid arena, yeah. I've not played the game too much to where I can actually pull these characters, so I think Cissia is officially a lost cause for me because I don't really have the means to be able to, like, consistently play this game enough to do it. I know it's very free-to-play friendly. However, I definitely have some horrendous luck, so it never really happens. I think the last time I got very lucky, I think I ended up I think it was Yixuan. I got on a single pull. Yixuan Guang, I think I had to put a lot of work into getting. Because I think originally I ended up getting, I think, funny enough, I ended up buying one of the characters, like the ones that were like in the gray ones and all that stuff. And then eventually I ended up, I think, getting Nekomata, which was the one I ended up buying. And then I literally ended up pulling her in the next, like, guaranteed S pull. And I was like, okay. That's not great. And, like, I don't know if it's just me. Like, I'm assuming you can still get S ranks even. I mean, I did get my S rank before I got it before the pity actually took place. Thank you so much for the stars. Well, Yoshino, thank you. I think I ended up getting the I don't think I have managed to get it before the actual guarantee actually happens. So yeah, actually that's the thing. I got it before the guarantee actually was given to me, like the guaranteed S. So does that mean I actually do still have to go through the 50-50, or do I still get the guaranteed for her next time? Because that wasn't the guarantee I got it on. That wasn't, at least I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Because I still had another 10 to do before that. I'm not sure how this works with this game in terms of its pulls. Well, I know if I do go into the 24 store. Oh, that's so painful, though. I really would. I don't know, like, because I think the only ones that you can realistically get, you get the guarantee next time you get an S rank of any character. Oh, okay. I think this is the thing that sucks, as far as I know, at least, because I know the others are like on a featured banner, like Cissia and all the other characters and everything. But then you still have the other ones that just are there constantly, which is Lycon, Grace, Coletta, Soldier 11, all of them. And it's like, I wish there was still a way to where you could I wish there was a way to where they could at least bring those other characters in just for a lesser pull rate. Like, I know a bunch of other gachas do that kind of thing. I don't know how Hoyo is with their games and doing it, but that would make me a lot more comfortable doing it if it wasn't like such a loss, basically. It's a 50-50 of either getting something I feel like actually would be less for me, at least in terms of how I look at it. Like, you got like, out of all the characters that are like in the guaranteed S rank ones, which again are like the ones you've already gotten since the beginning of the game, I wish they would flesh that out more, that roster out more, especially for like older ones like, you know, Juyuan and all those other characters. Like, instead of just making them only their own specific banner, at least give them a lesser pull rate, but you can still have a good but you still have a chance to actually get them like in the Cissia thing and everything like that. That's the thing too. Like, the standard banners are like, I wasn't even talking about the standard banners. Like, I'm just talking about putting them in the Cissia banner and all that other stuff and all those like featured banners. Like, at least have them in there, but like maybe as lesser pulls or maybe like better rates for them. The only game I can really give reference to that has done that is a very different game, nothing related to this to the Hoyo games, but DBZ Dokkan Battle. Those were the only games that I knew of that still did that, because they had like multiple characters in that one specific character featured banner. But in this case, it's only just that one character or all the characters you've already gotten in the standard banner, which I think is just really lame. I would even just also prefer if you can have more A rank characters too. Maybe it's just because their roster still, I mean, the roster size, at least for now, I feel is pretty decent to where they could get away with doing it for at least an extra A rank and one more extra S rank and putting them in one banner. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being too greedy, but it does kind of like suck the life out of it for me a little bit when I try to pull in these games. We're here for the special banner where Astra, S rank, Ambi, Alice were guaranteed depending on who you picked. Wasn't that when Yisheng Guang was also a thing? Because if so, then yes, but no, because I put all my stock into Yisheng Guang. I didn't have any time to pull the other characters. Like I said, I don't know like the best ways to get. I don't even know where I'm going. It's making me do like an event. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the main story. Yeah, I had to do 80 pulls for Yesheng Guang, so I didn't have a chance to do it. So I don't really know like the best way to get, what are they, polychromes? So it kind of hurts in that way too, to a degree.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong.
What? You're rat, huh? Does something need something? My service?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
My brain's shorting out. I'm sorry. I don't tend to usually stream on Wednesdays, but that's because I end up in the middle of the weekend. It's been very hot here too. I even forgot like where I'm supposed to go for like quests and stuff. That's so bad. There we go. Yeah, I just want to catch up on the story. 10 p.m. so far away. I'm ready for work to be done. You're almost there. Well, the thing is, again, I don't play the game as religiously as like a lot of other players do. Mostly just because I'm very busy with life. So that's why I've been so far behind.
By the way, Belle, you remember Senior Shunguang? Did you ever tell her about those visions we saw of Senior Ye?
Like, I have a lot of other work that needs to be done and everything. But it can be tough for me to really put a lot, like usually it's late at night by the time I actually get to start doing this stuff. Even just the games that I've been meaning to play more of and games I went back to actually playing, I just unfortunately don't really have the time to do it because I just have so much other work that I need to do, and not to mention I get so exhausted. Yeah, I finished Eat Hari's. Eat Hari's is done. I didn't realize I was literally at the very end of it, technically. If I knew that, I probably would have kept going, but I just finished it last night, like late last night. And then literally went to bed. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough for me to try to like go deep into these games because I'm just someone who doesn't have a lot of time. and first world problem for someone like me, but it can kill my drive to play these games sometimes. I really like playing Zenless, at least for the story content. Because at least then you still get to play the characters, which is really cool. You still get to play as them regardless in the story. So if I don't get them, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, because not to mention too, usually you also still get to play as them as like trial characters in Hollow Zero, which is, I know where I put a lot of stock into as well. Again, the thing is, I don't have a lot of time to do like events or anything that they do, because they also tend to sometimes have stories in them too, and I don't have the time to really do that. But such is life.
Not yet. I only managed to say hi before she rushed off in a hurry. She made me promise not to tell Shifu that she was there. Probably some kind of secret mission, huh? Besides, what we saw were just visions of Senior Ye with Sarah. Since we only have fragments, telling her without knowing the full story might mislead her.
Makes sense. By the way, Fairy, remember the spot we tagged for periodic ether fluctuations? What's the status there now?
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went. Looks like we need to check out that old mining site soon. If we find any more info, we can always update Senior Shunguang then.
Sounds good. Shifu might have made some arrangements behind the scenes. I hope Senior Ye's doing all right.
Oh. However, on that faithful evening when the Exaltus Overseer Mekaroth met her end, a storm intertwining with the fates of the Ye siblings was already brewing in the depths of Lemian Hollow.
Does the Creator actually exist?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof? The Creator knows your nightmares, knows your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are?
Yeah, it's true. Being an adult will definitely do that to you, not having any time to do anything anymore. Big sad.
Huh?
The Creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose. Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
Oh, that lag though.
The very thing you stop, no matter what.
That was very laggy. Is it supposed to be laggy in this cutscene?
Terrifying consequences. Your wish is
Everything else was
to
fine
stop
except
the
for that
scene
part of the
from becoming
cutscene.
reality,
Was that meant to be?
and the
Was that
authority
meant to be
granted
that
me by the
laggy?
Creator can momentarily
Oh, it's meant to be?
reduce those fears of yours to nothing.
I was like, damn. My PC should be chugging against this game.
I'm merely tempering the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
Okay, I was like, what the heck? Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in mist, and for now, Suibian Temple is still bathed in tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Perfect timing, Belle. Everyone from the temple just went out to with Bellion today to help the neighbors. So it's just us at Suibian Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time when Senior Shunguang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from outside the courtyard. Or I definitely read that wrong. Get ready for me to read things very incorrectly because I'm very, very tired. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Yeah, it's interesting. Her outfit is, I think, the original one. Unless, okay, never mind. I might have accidentally hit a button to put her sleeves back on. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of those though. There we go. That was very confusing. Was this the one that she had, or was it? I think it was white, right? Her leggings. I think they were white, not black. Oh, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How did you figure that out? Yeah, at least for today, that is my ultimate challenge, is reading. Though there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. You see that? Oh, not this hair again. Or hair. God damn it, this freaking game.
All things in this
I meant to say
world
this song, and then I
are
read
bound by
hair
fate.
in the subtitles, and I said hair instead.
Patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven.
Oh, please, help me out, young Shifu.
Oh, that voice.
My rooster with the pretty tails. Been gone for 3 days already.
Izumi, how do I welcome
Find
into the stream?
whether
Welcome into the office. Hope you're doing
yellow
well. I'm Manager
weasel
Lighty. I hope you're
snake
doing well
might
today.
have taken him.
How am I doing? Doing pretty good. Mostly just a bit tired today, but just enjoying playing some Zenless Zone Zero for today. Hope you're doing well, though.
When did Senior Shunguang arrive? That tone. It kind of reminds me of Ishu and Shifu. Is she divining for people?
Don't worry, man. Your rooster's
Very glad to know you're doing
perfectly
good, too.
fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond.
Oh, is that so? But he is already quite old.
Huh?
What's the outcome of my Amazon battle? It ended up being, I might just chop it up as a lost cause, but they want me to add more information to it, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm not expecting anything good out of it to happen. I don't think I'm getting that money back that they basically had me spend because of their mistake, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I forgot you modded her outfit. Looks pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. I love Ye Shengguang's modded outfit.
Oh, now don't you worry. The young Shifu here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why, just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open. Whole load of cargo is about to spill out and hit someone. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh, everything pops right back in.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you stream the rest of your horror story? I didn't know how long it was, for one, and second, this isn't meant to be like full-blown playthroughs or anything like that. They're mostly just me just trying to like use the stream time to catch up on the games, and then I can still play them off camera when I just want to relax and turn off my brain. Oh, I agree. It is $200 and it sucks.
Back then, nobody even knew she was Sweebian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying her moves had the same flair as Ishwin Shifu's.
Miss! My kite string broke and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own?
That's just Seeds VA, isn't it? Is she supposed to be talking right now? Oh, okay. I didn't even get to read any of what she said. She just didn't talk. I don't know, I don't know what happened there. Yi Shengguang was trying to like cheer up the little kid, and then all of a sudden it just did that. Okay, it just made it to where she couldn't speak anymore. I guess I'll greet the senior.
Senior? What are you doing?
The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound, a flicker caught red-handed, embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Armor Sane, welcome in. Welcome to the office. Hope you're doing good. I'm Manager Lighty. I hope you're having a good day today. Oh, so Ye Shengguang just doesn't have voice lines anymore. Oh. They still haven't patched the voice lines missing from this chapter. Oh, there actually was voice lines missing. Oh, boy. Salutations. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. I'm currently just playing through Zenless Zone Zero right now. I guess I'll read this out. Today, the weather is fine and clear today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining solemnity comes first, so you should address me as acting temple master. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah,
acting
not even the
temple
mouth is
master.
moving for this cutscene. Wow. Okay. Yes. Everyone, my junior is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It's no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today, everyone. Should any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Swibian Temple. Junior, there's something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a minute. Try to keep her cool. Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning for you to hurry up and follow her. What in the... Why is it doing that?
That
Okay,
was
she's
close.
talking again.
Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bo Lion's intel still needs some work.
Girl, you would have done great. You didn't say a single word the entire time. I honestly think we didn't blow anything. In all honesty, I think our cover was perfectly fine. Just saying.
Acting temple master? And that bang boo backing you up.
This is one of the reasons why people
It's
don't
not
like
Be Lion, is it? It looks more
Fair
like
enough, I
Boo
suppose.
Lion,
Fair enough.
the one who secretly snuck down from Yunquay Summit to train at Phylum Heights, right?
There's no way. She still doesn't have... Bro, what is going on? Sorry, I'm also messing with the gain too, because I noticed it's still a little weird, because I ended up in Windows actually changing it. So sorry in advance if I end up sounding finicky every once in a while. Okay, I guess I'll read this off too. Look, we thought Sweetbean Temple would be unattended today. Shifu and Senior Fufu are both out, and if someone shows up for divination, good lord, I can't speak. I'm technically the most senior disciple here, so I thought I'd just fill in for a bit. Goodness gracious. Prince Nice, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well.
The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into little Bo Lion. Turns out it snuck down
Her
the
voice
mountain,
lines keep
too.
going in and
We
out.
both nearly
Each
jumped
new
out of our skins,
dialogue.
thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunquay Summit.
What in the world? Good to be back on the air. Yeah, I know I've been not very consistent, but that was because I had a lot of different things going on with helping with weddings and parties and all that stuff. But I'm hoping to start actually making a more consistent schedule on here soon, so people will be able to check me out more often. Coco, welcome into the stream. Welcome to the office. Hope you're doing well. Manager Lighty. I'm currently playing right now Zenless Zone Zero, but I hope you're having yourself a great day today.
We met so briefly last time that we didn't really get a chance to chat. Why did you...
Yeah, so far I've been very far
down,
behind in
Senior?
this game, so I've just been trying to try my best to catch up on it at the moment. I did try to pull for the new character on it, but unfortunately my 50 pulls failed me. My 50-50 failed me, and I ended up getting a character I already had.
Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yunquay Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream.
Oh my, okay.
Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with her too, right? Talk about perfect timing.
Senior Shunguang's brother? That must be Senior Ye. Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later.
These days, little Bo Lion and I have been traveling around Wi-Fi, doing our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we've heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving crises in the Hollows. Just hearing it all got my blood pumping. But then, my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kind of ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush, I didn't bring enough with me. Just when Bowline and I were about to give up, a figure suddenly zipped into sight like whoosh! That was you, Junior Belle. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now. Please, please, you're the only one I'm close with here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please.
Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, Senior. Swabian Temple is a Yunque Summit chapter. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we'd love to have you here. My brother Wise and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out.
Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask.
Feel free to ask me anything. What can I do for you, Senior?
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Shunguang?
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name? Oh, and about who I am, could you keep it a secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to
Is it
sneak
just
down
Yashin
here.
Guang who sometimes doesn't have voice
Before it
lines?
gets out,
I
Shifu will know
hope
in no time
not.
and have me dragged right back
Or
up
no,
the
I hope
mountain.
so. I'd prefer it if it was only... I was hoping it would only be Yashin Guang. I'm hoping other characters don't have that issue. This is the first time I think I've ran into this issue with... I mean, it's not like... Apparently, it's just something that they bugged off themselves. But I think it's the first time in a chapter that I've seen them actually mess up to where a character doesn't have any voice lines during these cutscenes.
If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend.
Prepare to be
who
disappointed.
admires Yunque
Really? Is
Summit's
it that
dreaming.
bad for this
I
chapter?
haven't seen you before, so it'll be
Oh, that's
fine.
not good.
Awesome! You're the best, Junior Belle. It's settled then. Don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during our adventures, your Senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a Senior. It feels so fun and satisfying.
I mean, so far she just seems cute. I haven't seen anything wrong with her so far. Your voice calling for help from the door.
Young masters, my name is Old Zhao. I'm a miner who lives not too far from here. Something's happened over at the old mining site. I ran into some Swabian Temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of Yishu and Shifu's new disciples.
The old mining site. What's going on down there?
Some of our workers, and one of Banyu and Shifu's apprentices. And now they're all trapped there by the miasma.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive.
For what it's worth, it's less of an
Left their
issue next
equipment
chapter, and
behind.
everything was voiced
The
with
mine
the
faded
Angels of
from
Delusion
public memory.
chapters, so it's just these two chapters.
Lately,
Good
people have been
lord.
saying the miasma's
The
thinned out.
miasma.
It's like an ebbing tide, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either. Porcelumex already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take for the rest to get
Not
out.
the
I couldn't
miasma.
get in touch with Banyu Shifu, and the helpers Porcelumex sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I came to ask for help from the master.
Where did that bit of the miasma come in
Don't worry.
from?
Please.
I know
lead the
Ted
way.
also used to
I'll
do
go
that a
with you
lot
right
as
now.
well, saying the miasma.
The old
You got any of that miasma? My supply is running low. Why are you having a supply of miasma?
Perfect.
You should not be doing that.
Get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it. And me too, Senior. Xiaoguang, I'm coming with you. Sir, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both.
After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry. When we
Belle,
played Cards
you
Against
look like you
Humanity
wanted
and
to
I
say
played the
something
miasma
earlier.
card.
Saving a few people
Oh,
trapped
okay,
in the
I'm
hole is a
remembering it
piece of
now.
cake for me.
That was fun
Trust
playing
me,
that.
I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Swaby and Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out. Promise.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you. The truth is, before we came to Waifei Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My brother and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yep, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he
Such a
really looked
non-stream
after us.
friendly game, yeah.
If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by
It's
and do
tempting to,
nothing.
but yeah, it probably wouldn't be that good to actually stream that game.
So you know Banyu Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
Yeah, she talks every once in a while, I guess. She actually has voice lines, yeah. Yeah, I don't think she was wearing black stockings or leggings, whatever these are. I think they were white.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
Oh.
Fairy says Banyu Shifu is in the hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with
Oh, the music's back.
integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Ye Shengguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant, that is, the Master's rather clumsy brother, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy, but I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang.
Modest
I respect
AI.
your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Swabian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand. Belle, you and Xiaoguang should head back first and get ready to go into the hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you.
team up between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Phaethon? Wow, so you're the legendary proxy I heard about a few days ago. Sorry. Saving people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important.
Fairy has a preliminary grasp on the situation there. Some people from Porcelumix have been rescued, but their manager, one of the miners, and Banyue Shifu disciple are still missing. Not yet, but I have my first model draft so soon. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm sure it's going to turn out amazing when you get it. Very much looking forward to seeing the debut and seeing you stream. Bell Xiaoguang, EOS is ready. Wait. Bell Xiaoguang, EOS is ready. Do you want to start the holo rescue now? Yes. Am I alive? I feel alive. There are moments I've also been meeting so I can chat with people on Irium as well.
Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
I'd love to support you, but my phone doesn't have Irium. Yeah, I know Irium. I don't know all the devices, all the like phone devices that Irium's on. When I checked it out on my Android, my old Android, it wasn't there. But like I said, it's on my iPhone, but I don't know if it's on. I don't know what other like cell phone devices it's on. And I don't know. And I know there's like obviously they don't have like it for like a website or anything. It's strictly only for your phone at the moment, and I think that's probably what they'll just stick to doing. But yeah, I don't. It is unfortunate because I know there have been a lot of people that from YouTube that have said they would like to check me out on Irium, but yeah, I know that there's unfortunately I think it's like only for certain regions and also for only like certain phone devices, I think too, as far as I remember. Irium is the streaming service app that I've been streaming on.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think.
Someone's calling for help. Over there.
I'll check again and see, but I'm pretty sure last I saw I think on both my iPhone and tablet. Pretty sure it wasn't available, unfortunately. But I'll double check right now and see, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
That's still a very cute design. I love Dylan's design.
Safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation
let me
safety
see.
report,
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it. How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to
I haven't been on
deal
my
with
Android phone in a
customer
while. I
complaint
forgot
you
where
filed a
the
few
thing
days ago.
is.
Who knew you'd
Forgot where
run
the
off something this dangerous?
App Store is.
Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center. Just think of me as your preschooler self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Hey, Dylan, we meet again.
Am I crazy? I really don't. Oh, there it is.
Department Customer
I'm so used to
Service
seeing
Center.
the
Aren't you
Apple
with
one.
Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs
Oh,
to
what's
stay
this?
afloat.
Oh, okay.
Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also here to rescue people, why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me? I'm just an unlucky call.
Yeah, well, at least on
operator
this,
who
at
keeps
least on
chasing
my
down a
older
customer
phone.
complaint.
Maybe it's because of how old the
Hey,
phone is,
since we're
but
all
it says it
friends
won't work on
here,
that device.
I'd be glad to help if you promise.
I'm not
to
entirely
leave me
sure.
some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops! There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes.
Not to mention, I think they're also very
Bubble
adamant
pops
on
right
making
up.
sure you only specifically use a phone, not like any like PC apps or anything that you can use for phones, as far as I know, at least. I have at least got to play as Dylan before, yeah.
Watch out for hidden threats. Dial back for complaints.
I've got to play as her quite a bit in the Hollow Zero, and so far she's been really good. Oh. Dylan uses EX attack consecutively in a short time. She'll perform a 3-hit combo of rock, paper, scissors attack, accumulating massive days. Dylan accumulates positive reviews over time or by hitting enemies in specific skills. With at least 90 positive reviews, and a chain attack window is opened by using chain attack, EX special attack, get lost, or quick assist, full recall. The next character to switch in has their chain attack upgraded to ultimate. Upgraded in ultimate, I mean. Excuse me.
By the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
I forgot I can't do a counter assist. I don't have anybody with me.
No, no way.
But yeah, she plays really fun. I really like Dylan. Unfortunately, I wasn't around with the game when she came out. This is awful. Since you're the rescue team, get me out of here first. How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. My brain turned off. I'm sorry. You organize this startup event or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are. I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee you the coordinates I leave will be accurate. There's also a minor and a young man. Saving lives comes first. I'm pretty sure most of the characters are adults, I think. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Or close to. There might be maybe a couple like teenage characters as far as I know. I have no idea. I'm fine. I'm not that badly hurt, but you need to help that young man quick. Young man? Right there. Look down and you'll see. A kind-hearted young disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff. The miasma is so thick down there, I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. We'll find a way. Thank you. I'll leave it all to you guys. So I'm guessing... Yeah, it's not going to actually let me do that.
Sacrifices?
Oh, good lord. Hi, hope you're doing well. Hope I'm winning the game. I unfortunately didn't exactly win in the pulling for the character I was looking for, but aside from that, I am at least doing a fun time with the story mode since I have a lot to catch up with on it.
Wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see
Thank you. Oh,
stragglers
good lord,
here.
where did this
Even
screw
loose
come
ends
from?
Like that isn't a good habit.
My desk is a mess.
Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
Talk now, or we'll stop being nice.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? And that's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell them I said it.
Weren't you acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already?
I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, Return to the Origin.
In the visions, Senior Ye said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Oh no, could that be?
Your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Belle?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Sorry, YouTube chat. I was just chatting up on Irium for a little bit while the cutscenes were going.
The path is blocked by rubble.
Glad they got you to try Irium. Yeah, it's been really cool being able to see so many other streamers, especially when I first started starting on Irium and everything. It's been really cool being able to see so many people. I'm just really bad with social media, so I'm not super consistent with it. But so probably a lot of those people that saw me probably don't remember because I rarely had time to post. But hopefully I can change that at some point. Are you referring to Dylan's eyes changing? Possibly. She is wearing a modded outfit. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I'm kind of old in a way where like I don't really do too much on socials. But I'm trying to at least change that a little bit. But
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to act.
like I said, just a lot ended up happening to where I just didn't really have much of a chance to really do too much.
The minecart to the rubble, right?
Oh, there. Keeping up with so many social medias can be tough. Yeah. It's tough for me to even sometimes keep up with just posting on YouTube, but I still manage to do it every once in a while. Thank you for the lovely meeting. Got to go dinner now, but that was a lovely meeting you. Absolutely. I hope I'm able to catch some of your streams as well. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you have a great day. Before you left, definitely needed to make sure I gave you a follow, which I definitely just did. I can definitely get notified when you do. Absolutely. Hope you have a great day, Orpheus. Thank you again for stopping in.
How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me.
All right, sorry about that, YouTube.
Though, if you really want to, feel free
Got to
to
meet a
hop on the
very
Top's
amazing
website,
person
navigate to
and
the bottom right corner,
mutual friend of
contact
mine and
us.
some other
Send a nice
streamers.
little thank you email.
Kamavar, welcome. Hope you're doing good.
Too dramatic though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
My friend here was just joking. She works at Tops. Just call her Dylan. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunquei Summit, now training at Swabian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's a mystic too. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some
Lost your Cissia 50-50? Oh, same. I did too. It was rough.
Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard
All right, chat, give me 1 second while this cutscene plays out. Just give me 1 second and I'll be right back.
Handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now, but I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
All right, chat. The gloves are off. Your boy's back in full swing. Went for about an hour on Irium, and now we're locking in. We're locking the fuck in. No, I was still reading the shit. Don't worry about it.
He helped me and my companions get through some big trouble.
Wanted to make sure I got my got the hour in for Irium and everything. Got to meet some nice people over there too and all that stuff.
It's
But
not safe
now we
here.
can lock in.
We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
All right.
I'm not very skilled, but
Sorry
I'll
about
do
that.
my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
Yeah, I always want to make sure I put in time over there. Iriam's also really wanted me to start doing some more streams and everything. Not to mention just mostly just because it's something that's what they want their streamers to do, especially for the ones who start. But yeah, I'm hoping to do some more stuff over there. But now I can get back into the full swing and put more stock into doing this for the rest of the stream. Also, I'm gonna lower the game a little bit because holy fuck, I didn't realize how loud it was. My bad. I was probably getting like super drawn out. Oh, is that my? Yep, it is. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say about him, but the words I was probably going to say were probably not going to be stream appropriate. Well, so we'll just say the big lion. Way louder than the game. Hopefully not too bad. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm like deep throating the mic because I did up the gain, but it doesn't look like it's super bad. I should probably also hear it myself real quick. I didn't really bother doing that. Let me check real quick, and then we can lock in further. Hold on. Well, I could actually hear myself, though. That's my guy. Yeah, it doesn't sound like I'm like peeking the mic or anything, right? All right, let me actually read this shit. When Banyue consumes adrenaline or triggers a perfect dodge, he accumulates Wrathful Fires. When Wrathful Fires are at or above 120, Banyue can hold the attack button to enter the Visage of Wrath state. While in the Visage of Wrath state, hold that button. I know what it is. I just can't remember the name. To automatically execute combo attacks, dealing massive damage.
Banyue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Big man.
Watch out, you rust bucket.
I'm on it.
Why'd you call him a rust bucket? Game's too quiet. It's if I go any higher, it definitely will be drowned out. That's usually the volume I have the games at.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Oh, great.
Just as I thought, there's more of them.
No issue. He's not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, no, it really threw me off too. I did not think that I'd be running into. All right. Let's calm down. You fucking gigantic freaks.
Leave it. Is everyone okay?
Sifu.
I did hit B, but she never came out.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyue Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Because it did show the
Thank you.
recharge, but yeah, I don't know what happened. She just didn't show up.
Your aura seems shaky when I arrived.
One of the Japanese VA is the Japanese VA for Leon, Kennedy, Dante, and Sephiroth. What the fuck?
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Damn.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster.
Manue might be kind of a goat.
And became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyu Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very
No, you're
different
fine.
from Yishuan Shifu.
Banyu Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Aw.
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyu Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
Jeez Louise.
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
She's freaking out.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyu Shifu.
Yes, that is what Yishuan Shifu has explained.
You scared me.
They really had made me click that, really?
Put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Dylan's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Sound of everyone's footsteps fades into the distance, but Dylan, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Dylan hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming up ahead.
No, Lady Sarah, I'm begging you, have mercy.
Uh-oh.
Please. Why? That Yeshuyan. You think he was truly devout enough? You knew it all along. You knew that he...
The pleas for mercy came to an abrupt end. Whoops, look like I've stumbled upon some secrets again. The mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor.
Oh, so we should just keep going.
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person?
All right, idiot.
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer?
So weird seeing someone like Zhao be like so serious.
So strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it
Wait a
up
minute.
will cost extra.
I blanked out. What did she
You
say?
better start soon
A meat-eating rabbit?
to avoid
In quotation marks?
complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress
Oh, boy.
miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
At these words, Dylan lowers her gaze, and then the smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. Dylan slowly walks through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemian Hollow, alone. Oh! The silent... I didn't get to read that. Oh! Is that Banyue? Yo, Banyue doing some shit? Dying screams pierce her eardrums like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. A blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust, and the sharp curse crushes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Fucked it up, I ruined it. Thick, vicious wails flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around the throat. turning into bruises that coil and spread until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dylan's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your
What the fuck
information
just happened?
now. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
What is it?
Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds?
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network.
Jeez.
The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to
Krampus.
that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now?
And I'll try to play as much as I can.
Wow.
I do have work tomorrow, so I can't be super late.
Favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice.
Huh? Your own voice?
Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice? That's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, that poor Salumex idiot I saved, what are you planning to do with him?
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Oh. Okay, that was weird. Okay, you all probably didn't experience any of that, but OBS did just disconnect, so for like a second there. That was concerning. Okay. Awesome. They're leaving the hollow with Banyue, Shifu, and the others. Xiao Guang tells them everything that had happened.
I finally managed to finish training in seclusion.
No offense, but bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. I care about what just Dylan was just making me go through.
We were all away from the temple. I was so bored. Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself.
Thankfully, it was just happening when they were just
If it were
walking,
you,
so nothing actually happened.
You'd understand.
It's great, but it's missing some benevolence.
Fine. For now, Ishwan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiao Guang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Actually, Senior Ye didn't leave with Ishwan, Shifu, and the others.
You tell Xiao Guang about what... Okay.
I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
That's good, at least.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Xiaoguang's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltist.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah? Was it Yes Shuyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last seen at the porcelain market, let's start from there.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltist remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ningqian doesn't hand over the person to the defense force's promise. Oh. Get out of here. Go far away and find yourself a new life. You're letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? You were played like a fool. Do you really think she cared for you? Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman. She's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. What on earth? Pawn? That person? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exaltists and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. I wanted to try giving you another choice, damn it. Ningqian's expression remains unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. Over the Suibian Temple, after a day of commotion, everything has finally settled into silence. So Banyue Shifu and Xiao Guang knew each other from way back then. Xiao Guang's far stronger than the ordinary person. And now with Banyue Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. I'm still worried. Yeah, I get what you're worried about. I mean, look what happened to Yishu and Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away. That's way too much of a heavy price to pay. Since Yishu and Shifu placed a seal on the sword case, you must have discovered more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. Best to avoid letting Xiao Guang get in any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Hope we can find some clues. For sure. All right, Xiao Guang's guest room is all set up. We referenced Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped us out a lot, along with Bellion and Bolian. Go and check on Xiao Guang. When we first came to Suibian Temple, Senior Ye and other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to treat Xiao Guang to the best. All right. Everyone pitched into the perfect perfect the place. Hope you like it, Xiao Guang. Do you like the room? How you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Qingyuan, like Junior Bell does. You told me you're already interested in our training at Yunquei Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Suibian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Qingyuan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. You could just stay here without worrying. Yeah, Xiao Guang, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me a bell. Okay, then this is my little home in Phylum Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? Then good night, Senior Sister Qing Yuan goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Bet I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. Don't worry too much. I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety. But please help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Good night. Night. See you tomorrow. I'm getting out of here. Oh. So, did Xiao Guang like the room? He really likes it. Looks like Fairy also prepared some casual clothes for Xiao Guang on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Xiao Guang to try them on and see if she likes them. Thank you, Fairy. Right, but first we need to find out where Senior Ye is. Sarah went to Porcelain Market, and since it's got something to do with some ancient tomes, maybe you and Xiao Guang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. So curious about that ancient tome. Anyway, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side.
So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue. Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Facing Sarah's gaze, Ye Shiyuan, or Shiyuan, walks out of the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to.
What the fuck? He's dripped out now.
I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Weifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Oh. Okay. He also, I guess it runs in the family. He also cannot speak anymore. He lost his voice. A price of being with the creator. All right. Tell me, after you erased my nightmare, why is it that the closer we get to this place, the harder it's become to suppress this form?
Convenient, though. I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
Yeah, bro is so
You
different.
should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally
Bowser, Bowser.
returns all things to their true state. Just like when I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices return to their purest state. Now they're just aimless drifters, mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth.
He is
itself.
now super edgy.
They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen, the arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world, birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollow,
The fuck she yapping
chaos and
about?
disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus.
What?
I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener.
Woman was in a
is guarding
trance.
this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
Night grows heavy and deep within Lemian Hollow. Something unknown is stirring in the darkness. What the fuck? A mysterious bamboo is there, standing alone in the shadows. What? Its little hands are clasped together as if it's praying.
A little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon,
salvation will come.
Night of uproar and secret silently sinks into the deep darkness. As morning light spills across the land, Swibian Temple welcomes a new day and Ning Qian, who brings news for everyone. I went to Porcelain Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said she remembers seeing that woman in red. Yeah, evil Bang Boo. She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wanted to restore it. Knew it. Not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job. So he recommended it to one of his old customers who was obsessed with collecting antique books, Bargainer Biao. I got his address, so we can try our luck and pay him a visit. But Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. Let's go ask first. Evil? Oh, that was a sad thing to just walk up on. Damn, ma'am. They even make the fucking NPCs in this game like caked the fuck up. Like, what in the world? What are we doing here? Good on you. Bargainer Biao. Ooh, a little scattered files. Final notice. Eviction deadline. All claims to the above property are hereby void. Vacate the premises within 3 days or face forced eviction. All right, dude. Sorry to hear. The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You
Jesus.
bunch of bandits!
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems?
Yeah, this isn't really the best time.
My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you.
Well.
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Well, that went well.
Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well, all right.
Another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here.
Dial-in? What are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases. And besides, If you don't want to miss out on something interesting.
Hey, congrats on finishing work, Navir.
It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
Briefly tell Dylan about what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Oh, fuck, my bad. Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Diamond quickly returned, waving something in her hands.
All right, it's done. That bargainer Biao is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't
Nemesis, welcome up. You're doing good.
parting with that one-of-a-kind tone.
Got the big
instead,
lion man
I
Banyue.
gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us.
Cryptic ancient tome, a heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Edges are tattered, inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document, unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil.
Dylan?
Doing pretty good.
How did you manage to get that out of him?
Mostly just really tired right now.
It's like you cast a spell.
Wanted to do a little bit of Zenless today.
How did I do that? Exactly what I did will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, got you what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple.
Oh.
You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Done deal.
Thank you, Diane.
Taguang looks a little different. Is her bangs longer, like her white form? I don't know. I actually haven't looked at her, seen her white form in a minute.
Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything. All right, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually works or not, well, that's another story.
Hearing this, Xiao Guang perks up.
This is a matter of utmost importance.
The bangs are longer. Oh, nice.
Got the tome. Let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it.
Yeah, some of the characters have been modded as well, yeah. Like Dylan, for instance, has also got a new outfit. Her other design was cute, but honestly, I really adore how whoever modded in that design for her. Oop.
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents.
Not everyone's modded, though.
To know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
Good job, Belle, idiot.
When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me.
That was like
They
blowing
both knew
right
their
on
mystic
me.
arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waife, witnessed the dangers of the miasma.
The longer Bangs is giving Miyabi
The
a
workers in the mine suffer.
teeny tiny bit, but cute
So
looking.
they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help,
There's
they
also
settled in
I
the
have a mod
residential
for
area
over
near the
Miyabi
mines.
too, but hers is just to change her
Born sometime after
hairstyle pretty much.
I was too little to remember much.
Really
Just a
differentiate
few
at least.
Scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell they must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the
Should see
outbreak
Yichuan,
years
yeah.
ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes, it was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get.
Oh, does it move in rendered
Bonnie and
cutscenes?
Shifu would check in on us every now and then.
Guess I never really noticed.
After, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Ishwan Shifu was the safer choice.
Banyu Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyu Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquei Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunquei Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
Those words, both Yi Xiongguang and Ban Yue fell silent. Time to break the silence.
Let's not dwell on the past. It's getting late. We should head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents.
Oh, so when I hit auto, it just immediately cuts them off. All right, so good to know that for later. Now, let me actually see what she said. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Xiao Guang and the others gradually fade from view, but Ban Yue lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back to his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
We're gonna find out that Banyue killed the parents or something? I still remember the scene with damn, my voice. I still remember the scene with Dylan as well. Like just having like the backdrop of it being like a vicious looking Banyue. Yeah, where's Bellion at? Their existence transcends mortal measure, standing with the divine, or perhaps square, square, square. In ancient times, there were sages who would communicate with the divine, observing the celestial blank changes. They knew miasma blank would converge blank during the peak of celestial blank. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to blank. With that array complete, Tough the evil is subdued. Wait. With the array complete, Tough the evil is subdued blank yet blank. Or well, blank blank yet blank. To summon blank, blank desire to a what blank, power blank blank, array for blank, willing sacrifice as the key blank, sincerely blank. Or blank. Though we leave this method, if blank blank descends, the consequences are unpredictable. All right. Well, that was hurting my brain. All right. Well, this was a great read. Honestly, I'd recommend it to anybody. Great tome. Reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm
Good
now
book.
that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
Nice blank lore.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the
Blank
exalted
blank into the
people who
blank,
treat
seeing the
lives like
blank,
weeds,
destroying the
their
blank,
doesn't exactly seem
to
the
bring
merciful
blank
type.
back to the blank.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang.
Yeah, why is it a little dripped?
Do you remember anything about it?
Bell's mod is a little bit more simplistic. It's just being able to like basically like change up her outfit.
I'm sorry.
Just the regular outfit. Though I probably shouldn't do right now since Ye Guang is also in this shot.
Brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait. Going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does. Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunhui Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have.
Doesn't she use have like a robotic filter on her?
Don't worry. Some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silent Bay. They might have some information about the array.
Silent Bay. I'm pretty familiar with that area. It's crowded and
Isn't it a
full of
place
all
with the
kinds of
fucking
people.
elevator?
Asking around one by one would take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground?
She does, but it's missing in this patch. Good lord. All right. That's a small thing, though, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but still, it's pretty funny.
Sounds good to me.
Using the addresses Fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. Oh, we're just here already. All right. That was easy. Yo, is like fucking Yusaha here or What was the kid's name? Dante or whatever? There's Dylan. Oh, is that them right there? Oh no, this is just some random naive kid. Wow, that uncle, that Iron Uncle's hands are huge. Even bigger than Daddy's. So cool. Don't call him Uncle. I told you before, stay away from him. Seems like you all really don't welcome that guy. There's nothing much to say about it. My baby, if they were still alive, it would have been 17 this year. Uh-oh. Yeah, Dante's in the game, yeah. I think he also had like gray, silver hair, the kid. Saving someone. That's a kindness. Not saving someone. That's nothing. So wait, what? Saving someone, that's a kindness. Oh, not saving someone. Excuse me. That's nothing strange. We were the idiots. Shouldn't have put all our hopes on a metal shelf. Mommy, why are you crying? Don't cry. Mommy, don't cry. Hey, what the fuck did Banyue do? That sounds like a fucking dickhead. Back in the day. Now he just seems like a nice guy. Hey, what's in the past in the past. I you know what? I'll say it now. Whatever happened, won't change my outlook on the guy. I'm looking at him in the present. I'm looking at him now. And right now, I'm kind of questioning him a little bit. But that will not deter me. Oh yeah, but just for context here. Yeah, you can change the amount of the sleeves that you have, so you can keep it to where it's still long. Give her short sleeves, which I think is really cute, or no sleeves, but I prefer the short sleeve. You can change her pants, or well, I guess the stockings. The shorts still stay, but you can change it to the white one, which I think is the original, or you can have it black. Maybe we'll stick to that for now. You can also change the shirt that she wears too underneath. You can have it to where it's fully clothed like usual. You can have it to where it's opened up on the chest area. And then you can also have it to where it's opened up more on the bottom where it could show her belly button. There is another option, but I have no idea what the fuck it is. Might be something with her shorts, I assume. But I usually stick with this one. Just shows the top a little bit more. I feel like it just might fit. Let me see, actually. Yeah, I'll stick with this for now. And I don't know if right does anything. Not that I know of. We'll stick with... I'll just go back to white. All right. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. Past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced the past. Yeah, Ning Qian and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead kind of look familiar? Like that person we saved earlier. Speaking of Ning Qian, I don't even see the dude. Some random girl just vibing over there. Can I actually use the telescope? Oh, I can. Yep, as I assumed, she's on her phone. I'm guessing those are just regular silhouettes. That guy is just sitting on nothing over there. He's mind freaking right now. Yeah, Dylan's still over there. Brandon, welcome up. You're doing good. Yeah, I guess Ning Qian is doing something else. Being a little shifty behind the scenes, perhaps. He's Zora farming. Oh, wait, is that? No, that's not him, is it? Oh, wait, no, I think that is him. Might have missed him. I didn't even notice. Oh, can't go through these guys. Funny, there's some NPCs that you can run through, and then there's other... Yeah, it's him right here. Never mind. Oh, I can actually talk to him. Wait, what did they say? Fate has brought us together, my friend. Let me read your fortune. I've got important business to attend to. Oh, he got stuck by a fucking fortune teller. Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's go talk to the guy we saved earlier. Humble miner. Oh, it's you guys. The one who saved me. Oh, it is you. Much, much better. Thanks. I feel like I should have said the other option because that made no sense. Much, much better. Thanks to you and your friends, I was thinking about how to thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. But we're here today to ask you something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. The array. Arrays? Divine deities? Why is it always... My old man mentioned it once. For the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then. And some who just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They were always asking the old-timers at the mine about the stuff from way back when. Seems like they're digging for some info about some mystical arrays or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice, and a woman who was always smiling. They've helped my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. And then, well, then everything went south. Didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was a deity, people wouldn't have died and families would have been wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps know anything other, or do you remember any other details around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail would help. Other details. There is something I remembered recently. Last time I went into the Hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there. But I did spot these really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. Nice looking white flowers. Yeah, there's mods for like Ambi and the other characters too, yeah. Probably some that aren't, at least for me, aren't stream appropriate, but you could probably find some interesting mods there. Folks been saying those white flowers are a good sign that the miasma is receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked. Read that really weird. Back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. The area around these white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened and we couldn't even go back home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away. Others relocated here. And, well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my saviors, so I might as well be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. I'm guessing that was supposed to just be asked, unless asked is a word that I was not familiar with. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me to not breathe a word about this to anyone else. That's the thing about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff. They couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Could it be Senior Ye? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wearing glasses, and dressed in Yunkwei Summit training attire? Huh? No, nothing like that. He was tall, slim man, in black clothes and black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If he hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. So it wasn't. No, I'm pretty sure it still was, but she doesn't know that. Don't feel down. There'll be good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. Just then, Ning Qian's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Is Ning Qian being held up by someone? Go check it out. Okay. On my way. Good, brother. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There's some trouble, malignance locked between those brows of yours. If this Grave Master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family friend, member. Oh, I said friend. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune shall befall you. Luckily, you've met me for just 5,000 dennies. You, what the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. Fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiao Guang as if finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have the most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. Work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen, the moon is broken, your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need... What nonsense. The acting needs some work. Mister, while I'm not great at divination myself, I have a master who's an expert. Han is in the north. Li is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the positions of Dui and Shun, trigrams, they're not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Why do I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days? That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This gig's getting harder and harder to pull off. Fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune. But, see a hint of worry between your brows. Let this great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time, I choose to trust in my divination. If no word comes when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Banyo Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. You're just going back first. If ever so hungry, you raw dog cereal, no milk, just a fistful and just shove it in your face. You're right, that was an interesting question. Not unwelcome, though. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiao Guang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere. Head back with Banyue Shifu first. Very well. Oh, Banyue. What is going on with you, buddy? Look, really is that heap of scrap. Ishu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. Ishu treated it with such kindness. Look at how it repaid her. Standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. That thing's got no heart. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even... That forbidden fruit test, or... Poor Aishu. They've such a thing and brought it back. And now she's gone. And only her brother. No one's heard from him in years. Banyue Shifu. Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. The resentment, their boundless hatred, it is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day, I shall explain it all to you. Well, at least he openly admitted it. All right, you want to talk about it?
Banyue Shifu, about what just happened.
Oh, right.
My apologies. My unannounced visit has caused trouble for the people here. Oh, the blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If there are words that can ease even a bit of their pain, then it is a burden I should bear.
I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen.
Thank you.
Banyue gives a grateful look while staying silent. Soon the others return, gathers to share what they found. Poor Banyue.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that's been repeatedly mentioned, some of the survivors remember it, so it seems like it really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
It reminds you of
I'll be
Lighter.
fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
Sorry.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
All right. We head out now. We'll probably make this the last thing we do. Getting a little late.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong. Okay?
Joke's on you. I can bring her anyway.
Towards your enemies.
What's the other one about me?
I'll get
ready for combat.
Oh, right. I forgot I got Soldier 11 like just recently. I haven't done shit with her yet. There we go. We still get to play with her, even though she doesn't really fit the team. All right. I was just looking at something. Who said I have to wait? Even though, again, she doesn't really fit the team, but that's all right. Pretty sure I have another mod as well. Yeah, I mean, that basically is Soldier 11's identity, just kind of just being eh. Like, I don't hate her, but definitely could be more interesting of character designs, kind of whatever. Doesn't really hold any relevance really in the main story either. If I change, oh hell yeah, double Yi Sheng Guang. Anyway. I'll see how I feel, because there might be moments where I still want to play the game when I'm not streaming it. And I don't know the next time I'll be streaming it. Because I really just want to catch up on the story. I don't know when I'll have the opportunity to stream it again. This is honestly a last minute thing that I just scheduled for today.
Reflecting the void, right? No. It should be enlightenment within? Oh! Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingning!
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be... stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. if you're not feeling well today, we can go another day. I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qing Ming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Oh, that's jarring. Here, just for the sake of it.
Huh? What brings you? I can help you. How about a reading?
There we
before
go. We'll bring Yi Xuan. Even though she's not even supposed to. Oh, wait, I can't do it. Never mind. I lied. Joke's on you. I lied. Oh, it's because I didn't confirm it because I'm stupid. Oh, yeah, for anyone curious. You can just change. You can just change Miyabi's hair. You can also change the bangs too if you want. They gave a lot of hair options though.
My blade is ready. Eradicate all. Hello?
What brings you? How about a reading before we go?
Actually, I did confirm because I'm stupid. Not really skipping the story. I'm still reading through all the story. I'm just not doing it on stream as much. Oh, right, this thing again.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
It's time to head out.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
You big time buff. Damn. Oh, I thought there was somebody else. An obstacle is blocking the bridge. Like last time, find a minecart nearby and you. Okay.
Looks like we gotta
Okay.
clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Oh. Yeah, a few people who are already in here have already watched Zenless or played it. Fucking stupid. It was a broken minecart. Oh wait, can I get this too? Oh. I'm over here. Oh, there's the minecart. There ain't nothing in it. Fine, I guess that's not the minecart then. What am I looking for? Oopsie, it's pointing back to there. I mean, I found a minecart. It was all the way back here, and then there's another one right here too, but I can't interact with it.
Soar with the wind.
The box next to me. What box? There's a box? Where's the box? Oh, this thing here? There we go. Oops. Oh, there we go. tracks look more complex than last time. Looks like we'll need to switch the tracks twice to get the Minecraft. The Minecraft. Oh, the minecart to the obstacle. God, I need to go to bed after this.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
Minecraft stream when?
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up! Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. Oh.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long. Like it went on forever. And it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure.
Yeah, I know it was off another game. I didn't know which one it was, but I was just like, oh, this is nice.
Brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
How sweet. All right.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Wish we'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
You cannot download mods on your PS5 as far as I know. It is PC only because it runs a specific mod manager as well. Or not really mod manager, but mod loader. Not to mention modding on consoles is usually just like very difficult or damn near impossible.
There are even more of those white
I'm playing it on PC.
The further we go, the more there are.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm assuming like even cosmetic might be a little scary for this game, but I've still seen people, like many people, do it anyway. And there's ways to like
Those
hide your
stone
ID, I
lion
think.
statues over there. They're completely different.
Time truly is relentless.
I forgot bro was with us.
Years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banye, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Banye?
Banye remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banye gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flickers deep within its core.
Here,
Fine, I didn't want to read that anyway.
their homemade dried persimmons.
Looked away for 1 second.
Sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower is suddenly okay. A strange man warm spreads from the armplay of the heat from the human palm. That's the auto scroll doing that, by the way.
Don't know where you come from, and this old lady.
I'll just not read it and just
see
let it
what
play.
you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Oh. Huh? Earth. Oh, all right. Oh, so she's still coming with us. Okay.
You're now connected with the Gold Star Red. Right?
The theories around here have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll take a walk by myself. See if I can find anything. Let's split up and do some investigating. Indeed. Proceed with caution. Okay. Oh, a little playground. I keep forgetting that Wise follows us as Eos. Just gonna take a gander. Scenery. I was looking at this game, we usually would do that kind of thing where you like, where they hide a bunch of shit they had to like keep searching around for, so. Well, well, well. This way of descent that you speak of, from your words. Oh, that's Shiwen. Never mind. I was trying to say it like Xiaoguang. It sounds like not just anyone can pave it. Silhouette. Sure, Yuan. Of course. Only the devout One who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves safely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and evoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine where they'll appear. This is my sacred honor, and also boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to hail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Ye Shiwang. What say, Yuan? Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here.
That was a vision of my brother. And Sarah?
Sure was.
This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works, or how accurate they are. If that is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond this door.
The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst-case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this?
I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet.
Yeah. They went through this door.
Xiaoguang pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
Nothing gets by you, Belle.
Open it again. Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. Hell, I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
Better Reach fan, thanks so much for stopping by. We have a great rest of your day.
Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary. Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember. When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider the other ways to get through. Okay?
All right, I'll check other places first. Stay safe, and don't push yourself too hard.
All right. So I was eventually going to go down here.
Go on. Hate the monster who stood by and let death through.
Oh? Are you okay?
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so.
But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Yeah, Zenless has done really good for making it where, like, there is some silly moments, but then there's also just some really hefty stuff to, like, make up for it, even it out.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful? Towards their killer?
Jesus.
That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
How the fuck do you answer that question?
Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
All right. Go see the rest of them. I'm sure they're all doing great. Ominous ruins. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are unusually smooth, unlike natural break. Scratches look more like they are carved by some kind of wingtip. There are winged monsters around here? Or are there any? Excuse me.
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins.
Jeez.
It's you.
Banyu Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice.
Oh god, the chat is like fucked up.
Clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction. Strange white flowers? Weird voices? Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction.
In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move.
All right. Is there no response? Comes to that point, I'll have no choice but to. Another illusion. Near Ye seems to be secretly waiting for something.
Let's return to the central area up
Oh,
ahead.
all right.
And group with everyone.
We basically just got to see everyone fucking depressed. And now we're just back to it. What the hell?
Why are there sacrifices?
Oh, okay, we're in a boss fight. Okay.
Like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dial-In and Banyu Shifu? This gross feeling like I'm being watched is all too familiar.
Let's make this quick.
Well, it's okay. We have Yi Xuan is here as well. The time of her busy schedule.
Spirit and form.
Don't be careless.
The miasma here is so intense.
Oh boy.
Such a vicious aura. Heavy gate. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Damn, girl.
Let's get still.
I panicked. It worked out.
No complaints today.
Reality and illusion.
Surprise, surprise.
Seize the moment.
Big talker.
Inadequate. Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed. Too slow. Clarity and impurity cycle.
This won't take much.
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall be purged.
God damn.
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself. Don't forget, once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff.
What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dylan.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Oh, fuck. That sucks.
I'm sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late!
All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
Huh?
I thought I'd found someone to die in my stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! 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 I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Oh, so they fucked up there because they didn't even. She didn't even say what was in there. She just said Dylan twice again.
Fun you are, Shifu. Are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Bonnie? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area?
Oh.
A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head? A voice like my own?
No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something
Lots of
else in
smoke when we're
this
doing good.
hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence.
It's true, yeah. I do know at least with Juyu and I guess Seth too, yeah. Probably know more about Seth than me, but I do know at least about Juyu, yeah.
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang's got a point. Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
This one, let's look at the sealed gate and nods. The miasma. Turning to the Suibian Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore. But please, believe me. I don't have any solid proof yet, but my brother, he must have his reasons for staying with Sarah. There's no way he betrayed Yunquei Summit. We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Huh?
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
They're all, like, gonna die, right? That would suck. Damn.
It's always like this.
Xuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on that sword case, he's constantly worried. Worried that the power of the Qingming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up with her like her sister, High Preceptor Yijung. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait. It's just... There's that gloomy look on your face. You hardly seem like Ye Shunguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure. Isn't that the kind of person you are? Xiao Guang, you're too tense. After everything that had happened today, what you need most right now is some proper rest and recharge. How about we rest for now? Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. Damn, that was a long one. A long part of that chapter. Oh, nice. Oh, I can get one more little Nice. Well, goddamn, that was definitely a lot more. So I could chat more with her or just go straight to bed. So I'll worry about that later. But I do think, at least for now, that will be a good stopping point. Boy is tired as hell, and I know we're streaming tomorrow as well with Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. And Friday, we're also streaming with more SpongeBob. I have no idea what I'll be doing for the weekend yet, but we'll worry about that tomorrow probably. But all right, everybody. I'm going to long wind this because I want to just go ahead and probably lay down and probably get some shut-eye. I'll wrap it up here for today. Want to say really quick, thank you very much for tuning into today's stream. Whether you're chatting in the chat, lurking, smashing the like button, all that stuff. Greatly appreciate y'all very, very much. If someone's watching this later, you enjoyed it, want to see some more Zenless Zone Zero on the channel, then by all means, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, like my content, hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 10K subs on the channel. You can also hit that join button, be a member too. Get early access to videos. Get nice emotes and everything too. Sorry, my brain is effed up. I usually do the intro differently. Stupid right now. I'm tired. But yeah. We also have a Discord server. We actually have a channel dedicated to Zenless Zone Zero. So if you like chatting with me about the game, then by all means, be sure to join us in the Discord. It is at the top of the description. But with that being said, chat lurkers, those of you who watch later, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. I will see you all in the next one. Farewell.